Porter shook her head. Those hoes are so scandalous. Why would someone risk their job like that? I couldn't do it. I need my job. Harris gave Butner a pound. I second you on that. Howell must have some pretty real self-esteem issues. I mean, she's a pretty girl. Why she would want to deal with an inmate is beyond me. Isn't she and Deputy Dog supposed to be getting married? I heard that too, said Watkins. But I also heard that the inmate she was supposedly having the baby by, last name is Gordon. He used to be housed in 5 North years ago. Girl, I know who you're talking about, said Harris excitedly. Porter and Butner looked on. I remember that inmate. His name is Rasheed Gordon. He was a tall guy with locks in his hair. Nice looking, too. Yes, he was. Butner and Porter laughed at Harris. Watkins didn't. Please, girl, Gordon or whatever his name was, he was an inmate. I don't look at inmates in a sexual manner. I'm not physically attracted to them at all. I just don't like them, and I dare one of those nasty-ass crooks to try to holler at me. Harris rolled her eyes at Watkins. Come on, Watkins. You are going really hard right now. If a man is nice-looking, he's nice-looking. Being an inmate has nothing to do with it. A man is still a man. Watkins turned her nose up. She was adamant about her opinion. Well, I wouldn't mess around with an inmate. I don't care how fine he is, and I damn sure don't want to be around any officer who fucks with one. And if I even see an officer getting too familiar with an inmate, I'm reporting them to the Inspector General's office. Watkins looked down the corridor. Sierra Howell was walking toward them. Oh, well, speaking of the devil, here goes a little fraternizer right now, she whispered. When Howell arrived in front of the 4 female officers, she said hello to all of them with a smile on her face. Hey, girl, greeted Watkins, putting a fake smile on her face. Harris, Butner, and Porter just waved. Good morning, ladies, said Sierra. How's everybody doing? We're fine, Howell, replied Harris. So, how's 5 North treating you? Sierra shrugged. It's okay. I've been there for a while now, so I'm used to it. Ahem. You have a son, right? Asked Watkins. Yeah, I do. He's 2 years old now, replied Sierra. That's sweet. How is he? Harris asked. Oh, he's doing good, girl. Getting big and getting into everything, Sierra said with a laugh. You know, the terrible twos. She paused for a second. Well, let me go to this search. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a safe tour, everybody. They all waved at Howell and watched her walk off. That's a damn shame, said Harris. Inmate-loving heifer, said Watkins, shaking her head. So disgusting. Chapter 1. Rasheed. It was 8:32 in the morning in Atlanta, Georgia, and Rasheed Gordon couldn't sleep. He turned over and stared at the caramel-skinned beauty lying next to him. The woman was snoring, exhausted from the good loving that he had just given her for the last 2 hours. Rasheed put the sheet over her curvy frame and sighed as he sat on the edge of his bed, trying to figure out why he still felt unfulfilled. When he thought about it, he really didn't have anything to complain about at this point in his life. What man wouldn't want what he had? Rasheed only had access to a different woman every night, money in his bank account, and a nice roof over his head. What could be missing from his life? For one thing, he had a beautiful baby boy that lived in Brooklyn. After pondering the thought for a few moments, Rasheed finally came to the conclusion that he didn't want to live in Atlanta anymore. After living there with his older brother, Kareem, for almost 2 years, it was time to go back home. The bottom line was that Southern living wasn't for Rasheed Gordon, a native New Yorker. He thought that Atlanta was a great city and looked even better on the videos that flashed across the television. The novelty of living in a new city had worn.